Here are 3 examples on why speeding is for people that are slow. The first is the worst, the second is the best, and the third is the one with the badge on his chest. Now, not only is this road dark and curved, but this area is also highly populated with deer. And this genius decides to pass me despite the fact that there's oncoming traffic in the other lane. Could you imagine if somebody from that other lane did the exact same thing at the same time? All 4 of us would find ourselves in a hell of a situation. I think about that a lot. If everyone did what I was doing, what would the world look like? It's why I stopped throwing banana peels out the car window. Sure, it's biodegradable, but if everyone did it, of course, there'd be a lot less muscle cramps in the world, but there'd also be 6 billion banana peels on the side of the road. Not ideal. Anyway, when the white car passed me, fortunately, nothing happened. And that's why stupid people keep speeding, because most of the time, nothing happens. But it only takes one deer to jump out on the road, or some other idiot doing the same exact thing from the other direction, and then everybody driving finds themselves in one hell of a situation, all before 6 in the morning. And yes, I needlessly threw in the time of day just so I can subtly brag about the fact that I was getting my ass to the gym before the sun even came up. Never slow down, never grow old. But here's the real reason why speeding is the stupidest thing ever. As the white car was passing into oncoming traffic and flying way over the speed limit, I was able to go on a monologue so long that some of you watching started to wonder if I would ever shut up and get to the point, and even still, that wasn't enough time to cover, so I had to speed up the video, just to show that after all that time, all that speeding did nothing but get him to a stoplight faster than me. Enjoy burning through your brakes for no reason. Example number 2, and this is my favorite example because it happens twice on the same ride with 2 different people. The pickup truck passes me here, safely, don't get me wrong, but check out the distance me and this truck cover in the same amount of time despite going very different speeds. And before you accuse me of driving like my grandmother, first of all, Granny had a lead foot, and she definitely had her license way longer than she should have. It's just so hard to take it away. Second, I drive the speed limit, and I can't speak to other parts of the country, but if you drive the speed limit in Philly or Jersey, you are getting passed most of the time, and occasionally honked at or flipped off. And I'm fine with it because judgments from idiots mean nothing to me, plus I save a ton of money on brakes and tires. Add that to the fact that I never change my oil, and my car maintenance is basically free. Speaking of free, if you're looking for an entertaining and fun audiobook to listen to while you're not speeding, use the link in the description or the top comment below, and new members will not only get free access to Audible for 3 months, but also a free download to my book, a collection of the most unbelievable and hilarious stories from my time driving Uber. And once again, I have to speed up the video, despite doing an ad read and giving a monologue that left some of you mildly entertained and others thinking I need to shut the hell up and get on with it, even though deep down we know you secretly loved it. Despite all that, I still needed to speed up this video just to get to the point. I Google mapped it. This is almost 4 miles and what was supposed to be a 10-minute drive. And even though we were going very different speeds, it was still a 10-minute drive for the both of us. And what would you know, just a few minutes later, on this same morning, in this same ride, some other bozo decides to pass me on a dark, windy road. I take this route twice a week on my way to show my dominance on the hardwood. And the amount of times that I've almost smoked a deer on this route is about equal to my shooting percentage from Beyond the Arc. Very, very high. Okay, I'm exaggerating a bit on my shooting percentage, but I do see a ton of deer. So can we guess how this story ends with the car that dangerously passed me? We meet again, my reckless friend. Glad you put all our lives at risk so we can get to the same stoplight together. Now for this one, I'm on the back roads in South Jersey. Now, I don't know what I was thinking about here, but I sure was enjoying myself. But there is nothing that can ruin a beautiful summer drive than realizing there's a cop on your bumper. And this is where I spotted him, and you can see me tighten up real quick. And this is reason 3075 on why traffic tickets are the downfall of American society. I see a cop behind me, and instead of thinking, ah, sweet, a guy who dedicated his life to public service and protecting law-abiding citizens like myself from actual violent criminals, I think, ah, shit. Is this guy going to ruin my day by arbitrarily enforcing a random traffic infraction that we all break every single time we get behind the wheel? Now, he doesn't do that, but instead, he passes me. Sure, it was legal to pass there, but let me ask you, if I had passed him going that same speed the way he passed me, how do you think that would fly? And then, I wouldn't say that he was driving reckless, but he was definitely driving at a speed that would have gotten me pulled over if I was doing that. And because of that, I totally lost him, not even visible anymore. And look, I get it. Sometimes you just want to Ricky Bobby the situation and go fast. And you know, other than this randomly placed residential area, this is exactly the kind of road to do it on. I just wish people would stop speeding in risky areas like I showed earlier just to arrive at the same place at the same time that I do, going a reasonable speed. Because sure, even though this cop was entirely out of sight, when there's a stoplight, everything equals out. And there he is again. And sure, I didn't completely catch up to him, but you should know objects in the dash cam appear further than they actually are. But the point is, despite him going considerably faster than me, I still got within range. Moral of the story, speeding is for slow people. And in case people who speed aren't picking up on the wordplay, I'm saying you're dumb. Slow down.